Real. Woo. Okay, Charlotte taking on OKC. SGA in the house. No SGA shot making in this highlight. You will see why in just a little bit. There's LaMelo Ball, 9 minutes left in the second. Ball pulling up for three, getting it. Hornets up 3. Okay. Later in the second, Hornets up 12. Yes, up 12. And here's Ball again, getting it back, hitting a 3. They're up 15 on OKC.
Oh my!
Less than 20 seconds left in the half. Ball, another 3. Thunder, 17-point halftime deficit, largest this season. Again, this is OKC. Can we go to the third? Yes, we can. Hornets up 17. Here's Ball. Losing his balance off one leg. Oh! And gets it to go. The bench is crazy into that. Look at him just playing horse on OKC. Hornets up 19. And then closing seconds of the third, they are up 25. And Brandon Miller's knocking those threes down. Charlotte had 19 threes on 51% shooting. OKC, 15.5-point favorites coming in. They lose by 27 to the Hornets. What is going on with the Thunder? They started the season looking unstoppable. They had people seriously discussing if they could make it run into an all-time single-season record of 73 wins. Now, not so much. OKC's played 500 ball, and their streak of 45 straight wins against teams with losing records is now a thing of the past, thanks to the Charlotte Hornets. Got to bring in Kendrick Perkins on this one. Look, Perk, your Thunder, they started the season 24-1. In their last 12 games, they're 6-6. They just lost to 13-23 Charlotte by 27. What is going on with the Thunder? All right, we'll get Perk is speechless.
That's right.
Literally
Understandably
speechless.
so after a result like that one. So we move over to the Knicks and Pistons linking up for the first time since Detroit got bounced in their first round playoff series. Motorcade was in full effect. Under 4 minutes left in the first. It's Cade blow by to get the finish. Pistons up 5. Next Pistons possession. Cunningham off the screen. Pull up. Cash. 12 points in the first quarter for Cunningham. We move to the second. Under 3 minutes left. Jalen Brunson, top side 3 is good. 17 first half points for Brunson. They were within 8 after that. 4 seconds left. Cunningham finds a wide open Asar Thompson for the dunk. Pistons were up 10 at the break, but let's lean into this motorcade angle. Third quarter action, the separation, little shoulder knocks down the jumper. A few possessions later, Cunningham to the paint, this time one of his 13 assists. That one to Paul Reed. I don't know if it was intentionally off the glass, but it got there. Halfway through the third, Cunningham, wing 3, cash as well. Spike Lee distraught at this point. A few possessions later. With the foul, Detroit rolling in fourth quarter now. Karl Anthony Towns turns it over. Cunningham is going to push the break. Javonte Green off the right wing is going to make good on that. Spike flew all the way to Detroit for this. Rough night for him. What you got, Mike Brown?
Hey, it's pretty simple. They just physically kicked our ass. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. It's not time to panic, but we do have to make sure we're doing what we can do to help this group. And our guys have to bring it or try to take it to another level as a group, not trying to do too much, but take it to another level as a group in a lot of areas.
Pistons and Knicks entered Monday in first and second, respectively, in the East. Since the conference was founded in 1970, Detroit's 31-point win is tied for the largest win ever by a team occupying the 1 seed against a team occupying the 2 seed. It's only been done 2 other times. Let's get Big Perk back in here for more on the Knicks getting beat like they stole some, especially considering earlier today, James Dolan placed NBA Finals expectations on this team, saying that they have to at least get there and should win it all. Understand that this is just one game of 82, 83 in the Knicks case. How realistic are those expectations for both Dolan and Knicks fans, Perk?
Oh, they're very real. And look, they just happen to go against a physical team that's always going to get up to play them because they had a heavy playoff bout last year. But when you think about the Knicks, they're well prepared. They got great depth. They got a closer in Jalen Brunson. They just ran into Cade Cunningham tonight, who's playing at the MVP level. Not only is he going out there and giving you 25 to 30 points a night, but he's making guys around him better. Again, this is the two teams that I expect to be in the Eastern Conference Finals this year, and I'm going to give the nod to the New York Knicks. I'm not going to blow this out of proportion because they lost tonight. It can happen in the 82-game season. But the Knicks, they do have the roster to compete and win the East, and I believe that they will.
You know, it's just one of those feelings where Knicks fans may be getting a little distraught, but it's plenty early enough to turn this bad boy wide. There's no reason to worry. Now, some news out of the East. Hawks four-time All-Star Trae Young and his agents are evidently working with the franchise on a trade. Where would you picture him landing that would be a perfect spot for him?
I mean, in the perfect world, I would love to see him in Minnesota. I just don't see that happening because I don't think they have the money to pay him or what he's going to demand this offseason. I think I want to see Trae Young with the Washington Wizards. I think the Wizards, Washington, D.C., they've been begging and wanting a star/superstar caliber player. And I know a lot of people have been trying to downplay how good Trae Young is. Is he a coaching killer? I'm going to tell you what he is. He's a walking bucket. He could give you 25 to 30 a night, and he could give you 9 to 10 assists and make guys around him better. So Trae Young is just now knocking at the door, scratching the surface of his prime. I would love to see him in a Washington Wizards uniform. I think that city would embrace him, and I think he's going to embrace that city.
8 seasons in, he's certainly shown a level of maturity that can certainly carry into a franchise like the Wizards looking for a point guard and a leader all the same. Perk, we appreciate you as always, dog.
Appreciate you.
The conclusion to that was buck wild, but we're going to begin with one of the best games across the NBA this evening. Rockets have won 4 of their last 5. Suns have won 6 of their last 7. No Alperen Sengun for Houston, but KD was there to save the day. Early on, it's Durant finding Amen Thompson, bumps into his former teammate Dylan Brooks for the early 2. Then a few minutes later, Devin Booker nails it over Kevin Durant. Shot well in the first half, 7 of 13 from 3. Midway through the second, the mid-range game still on point for KD. Had 13 points, did Durant to lead the game at the first half. Last minute of the half, though, Grayson Allen to Oso Ighodaro for the slam. It was a 6-point game after 2 frames. In the fourth, under 4 minutes left, Booker left all alone. Durant trying to close out, but doesn't get there. Suns up by 1, and then less than a minute later, Brooks getting inside. Fadeaway jumper, good. 15 on the night for Brooks. 2 minutes left in the fourth. Thompson had his defender spinning. Then he gets the layup plus the foul. He would convert the free throw to tie things up at 97. So now 5 seconds to go. That's obviously who you're going to go to, right? Durant from the white wing is cash. Pull-up game proper, tells the Suns to pack it up and get up out of here. 100-97, your final and post-game. KD was getting introspective on hitting the game winner over his former squad.
Most definitely, you know what I'm saying? A place that I didn't want to leave, and my first time being, to sound, I don't want to sound too dramatic, but I will, to be kicked out of a place, you know what I'm saying? And felt like that, you know, I've been scapegoated, you know what I'm saying, for the issues we had as a team last year. Yeah, it felt good to beat them and hit a game-winning shot. But that's all it is.
KD keeping it real.